I came from a theatrical background. Sounds like we're all very theatrical. No, my mum was an actress, my dad was a director, so I grew up around theatre all my life. And so I think it's like if your dad's a plumber, you probably know how to change a U-bend, and in a way it was just part of my growing up. So it was a very natural progression. And so I didn't write. I wasn't one of those kids who was kind of writing poetry when I was 5, but when I went to university, I did an English and drama degree with the sort of nominal idea that I might act a bit. And I was so bad as an actress, but what I found that I was a writer was being a writer, so that was really how I started. God, that's such a good question. I mean, I think the work of Mike Leigh and Jack Rosenthal and Ken Loach were really key for me. Jack Rosenthal, genius scripts for me, and I just absolutely love Bar Mitzvah Boy. I mean, so many. And Mike Leigh, just because I think it was a whole way of writing and a whole way of seeing the world that felt very real and very familiar to me. So I love his work. And then Ken Loach, because I find him heartbreaking. So I think, but then also I just loved, I just watched a lot of television when I was growing up. So, and also a lot of American films. So I think I was really influenced by the 70s, like, Scorsese as well, So I have sort of two very different sensibilities, but I think they were very much the backbone of my growing up in terms of what I watched. There's no room for doubt, and don't talk it, do it, I mean, I think, when someone says, I've got an idea, can I tell you about it? I always say, write it down, and then we'll talk. Because I think, I do it myself. I love talking around an idea because in a way, partly I think it's a great way of progressing your ideas, but I think the biggest thing you have to do is just sit down and, I always remember hearing Alan Ayckbourn say it's 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration. I think there's a lot of truth in that. You just have to write every day.